Ladies and gentlemen, this is probably one of the places which is extremely random that I ever go to. Like, it's been 11 years since I've been to this city. The last time when I went here, I wasn't here at Christiania, which is some kind of alternative neighborhood where you can have a few nice beers, you can have food, you can buy handcrafted stuff. Really nice. And you can also do some less legal stuff. But at the end of the day, I thought, well, according to that one sign, that it's not allowed anymore. Anyway, guys, welcome to Denmark. Good job, guys.
Thank you.
I'm right now at Refshaløen, which is an island just a little bit off of the city, but it is still within the proper city itself. One of the reasons why I wanted to go here again is because this place has a special place in my heart. Namely, it is because of this like hall right there, where it says Refshaløen. 11 years ago, I went to this place because I wanted to see the Eurovision Song Contest. And I was only 17, and it was a huge vibe back then. And this was one of the best experiences what I had in my life, even until this day, even though I've been to many different places. Compared to 11 years ago, where there wasn't much going on, like even the bus line was not as frequent as it is today. So, even like here, you can just see, there's a boat, which basically functions like a bus. And there's a huge queue for people who are waiting to get onto the boat or ferry or whatever it's supposed to be. Copenhagen. What a beautiful place.
This place is a must when coming to Copenhagen, Nyhavn. This place is basically a little bay which has a lot of colorful houses, and in those you've got multiple restaurants situated on the ground floor. It's quite touristy for sure, but let me tell you that I really enjoy taking a stroll here and seeing the colors. Especially on a sunny day, this place can look extremely appealing, but at the same time it gets crowded as well.
If you think Copenhagen is just the center and just some random island, let me tell you, you can actually go here around Dyalla on some random boat. Just enter here. Follow me. And then you just pull yourself like so. Manpower like crazy. And see, it goes relatively effortless. Well, you need a little bit of muscle power to be more precise, but it's so fun. I will feel it later in the evening in my muscles. And here we are. Ta-da! When you think of Copenhagen, you will definitely think about some kind of sculptures, some kind of art. I mean, there is one up there. Let me show you. This one right here. I don't even know what's supposed to depict. Like, it has a mask, and it is like basically a weird-ass Squidward, right? But people come here for a different sculpture, namely the Little Mermaid. Let me show you how it looks like. This is it, ladies and gentlemen. And normally people queue up here, but for some reason, there is no one around. Literally no one. And honestly speaking, you have the mermaid all for yourself. How nice is that? I'm just kidding, guys. This is not the real mermaid, like the OG Little Mermaid. This is like something else, really. I don't know what it is, but here we are. It is at least something else. And if you really thought that I was not going to show you the actual mermaid, well, ladies and gentlemen, here it is, with all the people around. Actually, I'm surprised that even though it's today, like a weekend day, Sunday, there are not too many people around, so this is pretty decent. And there, here is Refshaløen. That's about it, I guess. And this is the Amalienborg Castle, which is the place where the royal family of Denmark lives. And if you haven't known it, yes, Denmark is a monarchy. Like, I think all of the Nordic countries, except Finland and Iceland, because they're more located on different places around Scandinavia, they're republics. But Denmark is a monarchy, and just look at it. It is absolutely not crowded, and just so nice that you go to a place which is not. It is touristy, of course. There are tourists, but it's not like going to Paris, not like going to Dubrovnik, not like going to Venice. It's just a nice amount of tourists where you can actually enjoy the city without having the feeling that everyone is a tourist here.
Another place that is definitely worth visiting is the Fredrikskirke, aka Frederick's Church. Despite it being an evangelical church, I found it absolutely impressive in terms of the architecture and interior design. Denmark is famous for beer as well, which means I had to take a beer tasting session at the Carlsberg Brewery. I never tried any of those 4 beers, and it's an experience that you mustn't miss if you enjoy beer in general. Even for people who don't drink any alcohol at all, don't worry. Denmark got you covered with a huge selection of beers that have 0.0% alcohol content. In my opinion, the Imperial Stout tastes the best out of the 4 beers that were there for the tasting. One thing I really missed about Copenhagen was the metro system. It comprises of 4 lines, one of them being a circle line. What makes it awesome is the fact that the trains are driverless and that the stations have a clean looks. Even if the system is already 23 years old, I still think it looks timeless and that it aged really well. Do you know what is the best thing about the trains? Well, you can sit in the front and have a great view on where the train is driving and catching glimpses that you normally wouldn't be able to see.
Ladies and gentlemen, why do people think that Scandinavia or Denmark or like in general the Western European countries are expensive to go on a holiday? Well, let me tell you, I'm here in one of the tiniest rooms that you can get as a private room here in Copenhagen. And let me tell you, like just by the map, like you can see it's this. It's like a huge hotel. It's the cabin metro, and I paid for 3 nights in this thing around 160 Swiss francs, and you actually get your own shower, toilet, and all the things you need. You even get like a soap and a shower gel provided, so they actually take care of you. It's not like this super cheap place where you just can crash and that's it. But it has also some comfort features like a TV, a kettle, a chair, like you can even work in here. The things that it doesn't have are a fridge and an aircon, but other than that, there is quite a bit some space. Yeah, the mattress is on a topper right here. Like the mattress got a topper on top of it, but at the end of the day, it's comfortable. I was just a little bit warm in here for some reason. I think the heating works pretty well. And yeah, this is the view that you get out of here, looking southwards. I think for the price that I paid, it is pretty good. And you even get a bunk bed up here, but I did not use it. I just used this room for a single use. Steepest incline in Denmark, ladies and gentlemen. I'm not going to lie here. Let me tell you, this is the Nyborg Castle. It looks really nice, especially because it's sunny and you hear all the birds in the background. Honestly speaking, there's a thing that I have to add here, namely, it's noticeably cleaner compared to Copenhagen. I don't know if this is the capital effect or if it's just that people here take more care of the environment. I'm not really sure. Let me tell you, it's absolutely lovely right here. Oh, and also another thing. There is a red tower. Beautiful, absolutely beautiful. Yeah, the sunny weather is quite rare in Denmark, especially when you consider that it can get very windy and cold. But I must say, wait a minute, who is that over there? First of all, wait a second. There is some turtle in the back, but this thing right here, you are literally following me everywhere where I go. Man, let me tell you, not only you, but even the turtle in the back. I don't know what to do with you guys, but you're getting way too... Oh no, I gotta run away. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Odense, a very, very windy city. And let me tell you, on such a beautiful day with all the sun, you just realize it is actually pretty nice. And there's like even this kind of lake or river or whatever that is. Some pedal boats right here, or take a ride in a boat over there. Really nice. And because it's so windy, my hair is extremely messy, but at the end of the day that's okay, because I'm not here to win any kind of beauty contest or whatnot, but just to enjoy my holiday, just to relax, enjoy the spring, because let me tell you, I think I just got lucky. With the weather.
Even though Odense isn't a particularly interesting place to visit, there is one famous person from there who is well known around the world, and that's Hans Christian Andersen. If you grew up with reading fairy tales, chances are high that they were written by him. Apart from the statue in the park, there is also a museum which is located in his birth house. I haven't visited it myself, but I think if you enjoyed his works, you surely have to go and visit it.
Ladies and gentlemen, one thing that I'm not going to miss here in effing Odense is having messy hair. But another thing that I'm going to miss is like those two absolutely fucking beautiful people.
Hi.
What's up, Beijing? Yeah, I'm here with Evangel, with Evie, with Evie and with Andri. We are just enjoying ourselves here.
Hello.
We went to a board game cafe. Unfortunately, I have no footage of that. What we played.
But he was losing all the time anyway.
Yeah, for some reason.
Yeah, me and her were the only winners.
Hell yeah.
You slay, guys. You absolutely slay.
Big slay.
Yeah, and honestly speaking, I'm going to miss you so much, guys, when I'm actually returning home, because let's be real, we gotta meet up again.
We will be meeting again.
Oh, 100%. I know this girl since 2016, so if you know how to calculate things, that's solid 9 years. And until this time, when I came around to Denmark, I've never met her in real life. And it's just always like I always have like this magic number of 8 or 9, and then I meet people. This is insane. But yeah, this will not be the last time. For sure not.
Who knows?
She's gonna ghost me.
Might will. But I don't know. No way.
Unlike in other places that I've visited around the world, I chose not to rent a car and do all my trips by public transport. Buying a car in Denmark is already an expensive affair, but maintaining one is even worse. Fuel costs are similar to the ones in Switzerland, which are among the highest in the world, but also finding parking spots can be challenging, especially in Copenhagen. However, the main reason why I picked the train is mainly due to the fast travel time, affordable tickets, and comfort in general. Denmark has a great train infrastructure, and I think it makes a lot of sense if you're a solo traveler or even if you go with a partner to just take the train. The bridge going over the sea was, in my opinion, enormously impressive with its length, especially since the wind can be really fast in Denmark. Overall, I can totally recommend taking a train ride in Denmark, but make sure to book the tickets at least one day in advance, so that you won't get overcharged for the ride.
In conclusion, I must say I really enjoyed my trip to Denmark, and I would really like to come again, even if it is just for a weekend getaway or like just go to a different place. I have not been to Aarhus, to Aalborg, to Esbjerg, and some other places yet. I've heard that Denmark should be really nice in the summer if you want to go explore some beaches, or if you even want to try surfing.
who knows what the future will deliver. But until then, that was it from my side. I hope that you really enjoyed this video. Leave a thumb up if you came until this point so far. Also write a comment down for some feedback, as feedback is always good. Make sure to hit the subscribe button in order not to miss any of my future videos, because actually I must tell you that I'm more motivated than in the past year of creating some content for you guys, not just for me but also for you. Stay tuned, and I hope to see you the next time. Bye bye.